What's going on? It's like, all right. I was listening to this dude, Freedom Free Radio Revolution guy, and he was talking about how he's up in Canada, and he said how it's been the coldest damn winter that he can remember, and it has been a long, drag ass, cold ass winter. Just drizzly, dark. I mean, and not to mention just dark and as the weather, but it's just been a dark time. So even everything you see just a little shade darker. But I wanted to talk about weather warfare. Here's the thing, and the reason I brought up the cold winter is how they said, last year that it was going to be the waters or the ice caps are melting, the polar bears are drowning. But my grandfather told me, when he was in the National Guard, I think this is after Vietnam, and he was talking about how they would shoot big mortars into the sky, and a half an hour later it would start snowing. That he said that basically they shot. It was a bunch of particuli up into the sky through the mortars, the big guns, cannons that shoot shells, but they just got a little meter inside the thing, so it gets to a certain height, it explodes. Boom. It's up in the atmosphere. Boom. And it throws out a bunch of particuli, and it makes snow. Not like salt snow, but the salt causes a reaction where it changes the pressure, and it causes a reaction. It makes it snow. So if my grandfather knew about this in the 70s, man, or the 60s, whenever it was, how come now they won't even admit that they can do this? This is ancient technology, what I'm talking about here. This isn't your aluminum and barium nanobot chem snow. This is way different. And like I said the other night, dude said that he's seen softball plate size snowflakes falling. And then we got, like I was saying, 3 days fog in one spot. You got the California drought situation. And they can control the fucking weather. They can create hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. They can do all kinds of stuff with the weather. But, they won't even admit the stuff that's already known. Like just shooting salt into the sky will make snow. Will make precipitation because it changes the pressure. It's like you create a void. It creates a vacuum. It sucks in a bunch of the surrounding moisture. It collects, consolidates into drops. If it's high enough, the temperature's cold. It hangs there until it gets enough weight, and then it falls. And they got this H.A.A.R.P machine that just bangs. It just shoots hot air in the magnetosphere. It stretches our magnetosphere and basically creates a depression or void, just like I was talking about. This is all Tesla technology. It's not that difficult to see that they're doing this. And here's the problem. This is why I know your shit's all bullshit, because you won't admit it. You'll hear about H.A.A.R.P. Oh, change the subject. You hear about geothermal engineering? Change the subject. If you hear about H.A.A.R.P machine controlling the weather, change the subject. You got what it is this disaster, this artificial scarcity again, dude. They can create it with the machine. You know what I'm saying? Just like they can drain the aquifers the same way that they sucked oil out of the ground. It's the same people doing it. Well, there's less oil to go around. Well, let's get the water while everyone's busy watching Dancing with the Stars and The Next Voice and all this shit. This stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So man, I just get irritated sometimes how ignorant people are of just this. This should be normal. This is easy, dude. That's easy. Grandfather, National Guard. He watched them shoot shit in the sky, create snow. That's provable. That was way in the back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That's ancient technology. I mean, here's the thing. They could fly over the Viet Cong, spray this stuff, and make all the trees die. That's like artificially causing winter for those trees with the chemical, basically. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. They can control things, dude, and they do, and they are. It's like they are creating intentionally all these national crises. It's like artificial scarcity. You'll get on board with their agenda if they since there ain't artificial scarcity, they're gonna create scarcity through disaster, engineer crisis. There's many ways to do that. Deforestation, that's your fires. That's your real reason between the fires. And the firefighters don't mind because they just get to make 24/7 money. I learned that about Indians on the res get shipped off to help fight fires. So they like it when fires happen. So what if you got a guy posted up in a different, some Russian guy living out in the woods starting fires so you can, oh, he's going to keep us working all year this year. You know what I'm saying? That's hypothetical. I ain't got no proof on that, but makes sense. And that would change the weather. That would create climate change, which I mean, the climate always changes. It fluctuates. It's never been one exact climate. As all the Indians said, there was years where there was no summer at all. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. So it happens naturally too, but it also can be, man can do it through his evil sciences and his lies and manipulation tactics and his his corralling of the dumb ignorance minds, you know what I'm saying, into backing the agenda and basically demanding blood and sacrifice to save this, to keep the sun shining. I mean, this is where this is all heading. And you don't even know that the National Guard used to shoot mortars of salt in the sky and create snow through particuli, which now, they shoot nano metal particuli in the sky, and some say that it's causing Morgellons disease, which they say doesn't exist, just like climate application of weaponry doesn't exist. When I've seen H.A.A.R.P, Nick Begich. Like I said, simple as that. All I got to do is say one word or one name, Nick Begich. There's your whole argument smashed, because this guy is a physicist. I'm not a physicist. I'm just a novice guy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure things out. These people know what's going on, so I can trust that they've been schooled in geophysics. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, I'm not saying it. Go check the geophysicists then, the real ones, not the ones on the government payroll that work for the green carbon tax conspiracy of the UN to take over all national sovereignty through environmental protection facades. You know what I'm saying? These people make me sick, man, with all their conniving fuckery and they're just lies, dude, and artificial scarcity. They're actually saying that they have to stop doing the lethal injection because there's no more chemical. You can just go make those chemicals, man. Come on, man. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you alchemically can mix some chemicals, take this away, charge this, boil this, and you could make the chemicals. But no, what you want it's artificial scarcity again. You're trying to see if people are so stupid that you can't just see that you want to go totalitarian. So you're going to make hanging people normal, firing squads normal, guillotines normal. And this is all in alignment with the New World Order. It's all in alignment with biblical prophecy. And you fuckers just act like we're so dumb. I mean, and unfortunately, about 97% of people seem like they are that dumb, or it's just they're that afraid that they can't accept the truth. You know what I'm saying? They won't see it. They want to play the ostrich, and when it sees the tiger, to stick its head in the sand instead of trying to dodge the tiger. I mean, you got a better chance of dodging the tiger than playing dead, because well, you're dead. The tiger just eats you without resistance. You know what I'm saying? You stick your head in the sand, well, that tiger can just run right to you and get you. But at least if you zigzag your run, you hop around, you have a chance. There's a chance the tiger can run at you, miss, and tumble, break a nail, basically, and then have to go retreat to the shadows to lick its wounds for a while. Then you get to live for another season, Mr. Ostrich. Instead of you stick your head in the sand, you're at the mercy of the tiger and of the tiger's appetite. So things to think about. You know what I'm saying? Look into the weather modification, geothermal engineering, weather warfare, H.A.A.R.P, chemtrails, the ELF wave, Gwen Tower. All these things are all connected to this phenomenon here of the green tax. They're using their weather modification techniques to cause climate change, to validate the fact that you need to pay to breathe. And you don't have a right to water. If you don't take the microchip, you don't deserve water, because you're